So what's up guys? Hopefully you're all having an awesome day. So I wanted to do another video this afternoon. Really kind of taught him more about Jonathan Joly. So earlier on I was looking at his YouTube channel, and one thing that really sort of stood out to me about a lot of the videos that he uploaded, like not necessarily the YouTube shorts, but like the proper videos. The thing that really stood out to me about those was the thumbnails. Like the thumbnails he uses are just so disgusting, like they're so inappropriate for a lot of reasons. Like, as I said in the video I put out earlier, the thumbnails that he uses make me feel physically sick. I mean, one of the videos, the video that he put out the other day on Wednesday, he'd Photoshop Edie's head onto a man's body, like that. I mean, how is that not problematic? The fact that he's photoshopped his child's head, well, his transgender daughter's head, onto a man's body. It's like, yeah, that's not problematic, and you can see that that's what they clearly done. That's what Jonathan clearly done. Was he'd photoshopped his daughter, clearly photoshopped Edie's head onto a man's body. Now, I just think that there's not enough that is really said about Jonathan. People don't talk enough about the thumbnails he uses. It just shocks me that people don't seem to think it's fun that he's using the sort of thumbnails he uses. Like, I am stunned. Actually stunned. Like, I just don't know what else to say, really. It's like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to say about this. It's just, like, there's nothing good to say about it. I should say, I wish there was, but there really isn't. Like, I don't mean to sound like I'm being edited for no particular reason. Like, I have my reasons for why I don't agree with the thumbnails that Jonathan uses, because I think they are a little bit inappropriate, and it's like, what he's doing with these thumbnails as well, like, what he's trying to do, and that, like, it makes that situation so much worse. The fact that he's using thumbnails like that. Like, I don't know what else to say. I wish I did know what to say. Like, I just, I'm shocked. It just really pisses me off that people are constantly defending John. He's not the sort of guy that people should be defending. I mean, as I've said before, his choice of thumbnails really say a lot to me about the sort of person that Jonathan is. They really say a lot to me about, just how sick-minded he is. As no normal parent would use the sort of thumbnails that Jonathan uses for his videos. Like, no normal parent would think it was okay and acceptable to be using the sort of thumbnails that Jonathan uses every time he uploads a video. And it's just sad how every time Jonathan uploads a video, the first thing that really stands out to me is just how inappropriate the thumbnail for the video is. Because the thumbnail is always really inappropriate. The thumbnail is always really disgusting in a way. And I'm not trying to exaggerate things here. I think people really need to take a look at Jonathan's channel. And just really have a look at all of his videos and just look at how bad the thumbnails actually are. Some of the thumbnails he uses are so bad. Like, there's no words to describe how bad they are. You know, I really don't know what else to say. It's just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, it's a situation. This is what, so I mean, it needs to be calling Jonathan out for this. You know, he shouldn't be allowed to stay away with it, you know. The fact that he's using thumbnails like this. I think if social services looked at Jonathan's channel and they saw the sort of thumbnails that Jonathan was using for his videos, I think they would have a field day. You know, I think they would wonder what sort of person Jonathan is. As I've said before, Jonathan's choice of thumbnails show exactly what sort of man he is. You know, I don't blame people for the fact that... Oh, fuck. No, I dropped my phone and landed on my stomach. It hurt a bit. But as I was saying, Jonathan needs, the guy needs his head examined. You know, it's like, why does he use the thumbnails he uses? Well, there is an answer to that question. And the reason he uses the thumbnails that he uses for his videos is because he's trying to attract pedophiles to videos of his children. And unfortunately, that's what a lot of family vloggers are seemingly trying to do these days, is they're seemingly trying to attract pedophiles and child predators to videos of their children by using thumbnails that are really inappropriate or showing footage in their videos that would attract that kind of audience. You know, I already in them's out a lot for that, for things like that, because they film that he's in swimwear and they show that on a public social media, and they're sharing that on a public social media platform where anyone and everyone can see that. No child should have to consent to that. You know, I've had a go at the Fizz family before now as well, because of the fact that they film in Sienna in a bikini and showing that online. You know, and I've said that that's completely unacceptable for them to be sharing that sort of footage of their teenage daughter online. You know, knowing anyone can actually see that. You know, and it's something that, you know, and then obviously I have a go at Jonathan a lot about the thumbnails he uses, because the thumbnails that he's using for his videos are just beyond disgusting. You know, there's nothing normal about the thumbnails he's using. They are really actually disgusting. I mean, that thumbnail for the video he put out on the other day on Wednesday, that was so bad. It was so disgusting. You know, but it's just sad that he thinks it's okay to use thumbnails like that. Like, he doesn't think that... It's sad that Jonathan, as a parent, doesn't think there's anything wrong with him using the sort of thumbnails that he's using for his videos. You know, you would think that Anna, as a mother, would actually be telling him to change those thumbnails. But would he even listen even if Anna told him to change the thumbnails? You know. Because the problem with Jonathan is it doesn't seem like he's someone who doesn't particularly care about the safety of his kids. We all know he's a massive creep. And the thumbnails he uses for his videos really are proving that to me big time. I mean, I honestly don't know what else I'm supposed to say. You know, I know people might think that I'm being a bit harsh by saying that, but I'm not trying to be harsh, ultimately. I'm not trying to be negative about this. I'm basically saying what has to be said. And what has to be said is, what he is doing is downright stupid. Simple as that. You know, there's nothing else for me to really say about it. Because I feel like I've said enough about it. Obviously, I've put a couple of videos out about this already. You know, because I just thought it was about time someone really... Yeah, I do think it's about time someone really called Jonathan out for his choice of thumbnails. You know, and really questioned him about why he thinks it's okay. This is what someone should be doing. Somebody should be questioning Jonathan on why he as a father thinks it's okay to be using the sort of thumbnails that he's using for his videos. You know, these are the sort of questions that people need to be asking. Is why Jonathan thinks it's okay to be using such disgusting and inappropriate thumbnails, you know, for his videos. Because there's no excuses for how disgusting and inappropriate the thumbnails are. But the fact that they're so disgusting and inappropriate it shows just how vile Jonathan is. As he knows that he's not stupid. He knows that the thumbnails he uses for his videos will attract a certain audience. You know, and that is what he's trying to do. You know, and you can see that that's exactly what he's trying to do. You know, you know, which is why I get so wound up when people say, "Oh, he's such a great, amazing father." If he was such a great, amazing father, he would not be using the sort of thumbnails that he's using for his videos. He would not think it's okay and acceptable to use the sort of thumbnails he's using. Do people not think it's a bit bizarre how every time he uploads a video, it has an open mouth thumbnail? Do people not think that there's something slightly odd about that? Or slightly weird or slightly suspicious about the fact that every time Jonathan Joly uploads a video to his channel, it has a disgusting open mouth thumbnail? Because that is quite frankly disgusting. Lady! You're getting on my nerves! That dog is really getting on my nerves there with a party. But yeah, it's just... Someone had to say it. You know, although I do think there is something slightly odd and slightly suspicious about the fact that Jonathan uses the sort of thumbnails he's using. You know, Jonathan is one dodgy fucker. You know, I don't have a problem with Anna. I more have a problem with Jonathan because some of the things he does are just so creepy. Like, the guy absolutely repulses me in so many ways. I feel sorry for those 4 kids having a creep and a pervert for a father. Because that's basically what Jonathan is. He's a creep and he's a pervert. So, you know, enough said as far as I'm concerned. I can't see how I don't get how people can't see just how perverted Jonathan is and just how much of a creep he is. Because at least people like myself can actually see that. At least people like myself can see just how much of a creep and a pervert Jonathan is. And, you know, it had to be said. Simple as that. End of. I hope you've enjoyed this short video. And I'll see you for another one very soon. Bye bye.